Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're taking a journey back to the era of the Sega Dreamcast, a console that brought us countless hours of action-packed gaming. Do you remember those days when you were engrossed in epic adventures and heart-pounding battles? Well, get ready to relive those moments as we unveil the 25 best Dreamcast action games of all time. From heroic quests to intense showdowns, these games left an indelible mark on the world of gaming. So, without further ado, let's dive into this thrilling list and rediscover these timeless classics. Number 25. Toy Commander. Toy Commander does a nice job with the graphics. The rooms are large and none of the items seem out of scale. The sound is similarly well done, with plenty of explosions and nice sounding machine gun fire. However, the game has a frustrating learning curve, since you must get used to the control while dealing with missions that require a delicate touch. Number 24. Fur Fighters. Whether or not you'll really enjoy Fur Fighters is dependent on what type of game you're after. If you're looking for a multiplayer first-person shooter, it should definitely keep you satisfied. If you're after a good single-player game, it may be playable if you can look past the game's camera problems.
One. Fight.
Number 23. Street Fighter III Double Impact. Street Fighter III Double Impact takes the series back to its original form, where skill ruled over flash. Forget about aerial raves, custom combos, and massive screen-splitting effects. This is a game that gives you a few standard moves along with a super move or two and forces you to work with these elements to build your skill level.
Round 2. Fight.
Carrier, get ready.
Number 22. Cyber Troopers Virtual On Oratorio Tangram. In short, Cyber Troopers Virtual on Oratorio Tangram is one of the most visually impressive Dreamcast games, alongside SoulCalibur and Shenmue. The game, although not significantly advanced beyond the previous version, is extremely playable, and it's an adrenaline rush on all counts.
Ready. Fight.
Number 21. Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of Superheroes. Marvel vs. Capcom is everything you'd expect from an over-the-top, ultra-flashy fighter. But do yourself a favor and pick up a few joysticks instead of punishing yourself with the inferior standard pad. The joysticks are definitely worth the extra money and really give you the feeling of having the arcade machine in your home.
Maximum level.
Number 20. Capcom vs. SNK. Arcade versus practice and team attack modes compose the game, while a secret mode houses all the game's unlockable features. New stages, options, and game modes are also hidden in the game, waiting for you to gather points to purchase them. Altogether, there are 77 hidden elements, causing the game's single-player replay value to spike quite considerably. Number 19. Street Fighter III Third Strike. Aimed at the more vicious of gamers who need to have every version of all their favorite titles ever made, This is one of those definitive hardcore titles. If you identify as a hardcore fan of the series, then go ahead and pick it up. Number 18. The Typing of the Dead. The Typing of the Dead is lots of fun, has lots of replay value, and perhaps most importantly, provides yet another great use for the Dreamcast keyboard. On top of the game's fun nature, the tutorial and drill modes can actually go a long way in teaching you how to be a better touch typist. Number 17. Power Stone. All in all, Power Stone is a very fun and unconventional fighter. It's easy enough for even non-fighting game fans to pick up the basics extremely quickly. However, the excitement is short-lived. Expect to enjoy it immensely for the first week or two, but don't expect to find very much long-term fun.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all.
Number 16. Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic Adventure 2 is an addictive platform game whose gifts beckon you to come back and enjoy its entertaining and fast-paced gameplay system. And despite its flaws, Sonic Adventure 2 is easily a must-have game for fans of the platformer genre in general and the original Sonic games in particular.
And they've taken hostages.
Copy the aliens' moves. Press the buttons with the rhythm. Get on it.
Let's dance!
Number 15. Space Channel 5. While it may be easy to dismiss the game due to its overly basic nature, Space Channel 5 is worth playing from beginning to end, just to see the far-out graphical style used throughout the game. But beyond a few unlockable character profiles, there isn't much replay value.
Okay. Right, up, kick, kick, kick. Right, up, shoot, shoot, shoot. Up, down, kick, kick, kick.
Number 14. Bangai-O. Dreamcast owners craving a genuinely compelling gameplay experience would do well to check out Bangai-O. By the end of the day, in an age of thick productions and thin gameplay, Bangai-O really has it where it counts, in truly compelling and addictive gameplay. Number 13. Samba de Amigo. Samba de Amigo is one of the best music and rhythm games released for the Dreamcast, making it an excellent entry into the world of music peripherals. However, the game did not include the maracas so necessary to making the game worthwhile. Those must be purchased separately. So, if you're serious about Samba, be prepared to drop some money for this title.
Get ready, fighters! Go for it,
Number 12. Street Fighter Alpha 3. If you've already purchased Alpha 3 on the PlayStation, that may very well be enough, but the Dreamcast version is a flawless conversion of the arcade game with more options than its PlayStation counterpart, making it a more than worthwhile addition to the Dreamcast's already deep 2D fighter lineup.
You
Number 11. Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure is a must-have for the Dreamcast, and it's a blast for the entire 20-odd hours of gameplay. Fans of the Sonic series will definitely be pleased with Sonic Adventure. It truly carries and builds on the style of the original games. Even with its flaws, Sonic Team has produced a 3D experience unlike any other. Number 10. Power Stone 2. Fans of the original Power Stone will be pleased with the similar yet enhanced feel of Power Stone 2. Even with only 2 players, it's still a lot of fun. Plus, the game is more balanced than its predecessor. As a 4-player game, it's definitely one of the wildest fighters to come to the Dreamcast.
All right, here we go, gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on!
Number 9. Ultimate Fighting Championship. Overall, UFC successfully merges the ease of play you would expect from a fighting game with the simulation aspects of a sports game. UFC purists may find a few nagging aspects that aren't true to the sport, but the sacrifices that were made improve the gameplay by a great deal. Fans of wrestling or fighting games should definitely enjoy the game. Number 8. Unreal Tournament. For all its good points, the game does have a few drawbacks. However, it's an immensely fun game that sets new standards for console ports of PC first-person shooters and will have you coming back many months down the line. Quake III Arena on the Dreamcast may offer more visceral gameplay, but Unreal Tournament is the most complete package yet. Number 7. MDK2. Despite its few flaws, MDK2 is a great first effort by BioWare, and it's a better game than the original. While the extremely difficult nature of the game may put off some gamers, the title is well worth the extra effort needed to see it through. Number 6. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Overall, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is an outstanding fighting game. If you're even a remote fan of Marvel comic books, Capcom fighting games, or fighting games in general, then this game has something to offer to you. Fans of the off-kilter action found in the previous Versus games will surely be pleased with Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Number 5. Dead or Alive 2. If you have enough gaming friends to maximize the tag battle mode, you'll be hard-pressed to find a better 3D fighter out there. This is, after all, just a fighting game, but it represents its genre like an ambassador at the ball. Number 4. Jet Grind Radio. Jet Grind Radio is a game full of redefinitions, forcing you to really rethink what you expect out of a game from an audio/visual standpoint while delivering some exciting, balanced gameplay at the same time. It is one of those something for everyone games that really make a perfect addition to the Dreamcast library that no one should be without.
Welcome to Quake III Arena. Jump here to enter the portal to begin combat.
Number 3. Quake III Arena. Quake III Arena for the Dreamcast marks one of the few times that a PC first-person shooter has moved over to a console system without sacrificing much of its playability or options. All things considered, Quake III Arena is a must-have for Dreamcast owners, provided that they also purchase a mouse and keyboard.
Frags left.
Number 2. Rayman 2 The Great Escape. In short, Rayman 2 is one of the best platforming experiences available on the Dreamcast. By including a wonderfully humorous story, excellent game mechanics, and perfection in almost all other categories, Ubisoft has created a game that appeals to all types of gamers. Number 1. SoulCalibur. Yes, it is a fighting game, a genre with a fairly limited scope, but insofar as fighting games go, SoulCalibur is a mind-numbing perfection. Absolutely brilliant in all aspects. As far as games of this type go, SoulCalibur is the undisputed king of the hill. It is essential in any gamer's collection. And there you have it, everyone. The top 25 Dreamcast action games that fueled our passion for exciting gameplay. Which one was your personal favorite? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for joining us on this nostalgic journey, and may the spirit of adventure and action always be with you, both in and out of the gaming world.